o'clock on the dot. I'm in my drop top, cruising the streets. Oh yeah. Okay. Hey! Welcome back to Beaches and Booty. Spit fingers. So in this episode, we're going to be talking about relationships, the thing everybody likes to talk about.
Yeah, everybody
put their nose in.
Needs some relationship advice, or can give some relationship advice.
Totally. So we're going to give this to you because we think we know a little thing or two.
A little something, something.
We're not Dr. Phil or anything, but you know.
We're not Oprah.
Close enough.
That was really cool.
Think this?
Yeah.
I like it too.
Anyway.
So tip number 1 when it comes to relationships is to communicate. Always communicate.
Yeah, it's the most important aspect of a relationship. If you guys aren't communicating properly, nothing's gonna work.
Like, what are you doing if you're not talking? Like, what kind of relationship is this? Don't just text each other. That gets really old really quick, and then you can misinterpret everything they say, and it can start an argument and be like, what you talking about? I ain't even mean it like that. What you saying, shawty?
Or you have really stale conversations where it's like, hey. Hi.
What you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
What are you doing? Oh, nothing much. Okay, bye. That's boring. Nobody wants to have that type of conversation.
Right, like talk on the phone, do something.
Spice it up.
FaceTime. We have iPhones. You know how advanced technology is now? FaceTime you. And if you don't want to be on your phone, go see them.
Yeah. Don't just go to the movies. The movies is a cop-out date where you don't have to talk to each other. Sit down for dinner, like invite your boo over, go over to his house.
Whip the brick. Wait, well, not really. I mean, like whip it up in the kitchen.
Yeah, she didn't mean drugs. But talk to each other. Talk to each other. If you can't talk to the person, clearly you guys should not be together.
Yeah, that's lame.
Because you're not compatible.
Number 2 is to pay attention. Always pay attention to what your boyfriend or girlfriend says.
Yeah. Because normally they'll give hints about like what they like,
what they don't like.
That's where you can get good gift ideas from. If you just listen.
I
love gifts too.
Oh, just kidding. I like to give gifts. I like making people happy with my gifts.
Right? Their face is just like
for me? Oh, this is mine? Oh.
Or they could be telling you something about their like rough day at work, and like if they feel like you're not listening to them, they're gonna be pissed. Because I'd be pissed.
I'd be pissed too. Like, listen to me.
Yeah.
Number 3 is to be understanding. Always be understanding.
Yeah, I know sometimes it's hard. Like, it's two different, very different or similar personalities, and it's hard to be understanding about the other person's point of view, but, you know, it'll benefit you in the end. And that goes for all relationships, like mother-daughter, sister-brother, boyfriend-girlfriend, girlfriend-girlfriend, boyfriend-boyfriend. It goes for everything.
Boyfriend-girlfriend-boyfriend. Also, if your boyfriend or girlfriend can't come see you at the time you want them to see you, understand that. Like, if they give you, like, a good enough excuse to why they can't be with you, don't be a brat and be like, why, you never come see me. Right. We never spend no time together. I mean, it's different if you really don't spend any time together, because if he keeps on flaking on you, then you need to investigate. Like, what are you really doing?
He could be doing something on the side. But
if it's every once in a while, then don't be a brat.
I'm the type of person, I don't want to be up your ass 24/7. So, you know, sometimes we gotta take a break from each other. Hang out with other friends, you know.
I like to be around my boyfriend almost all the time. However, if he can't be around me because he works, he does other stuff, I understand that. That's cool. Like, I have a roommate.
Life partner gang.
Number 4, keep it fresh. Keep it spontaneous. Do new things. Don't just go to the movies every weekend.
That's boring.
Don't just chill at the house every weekend. Like, do something like take a walk, take a hike.
Go work out together.
Right, like climb a mountain.
Go to a concert, go to a comedy show.
Feed birds.
Make cool pizzas.
Make Kool-Aid. Like,
did you just say make Kool-Aid as a date? as little I'm
sorry. I'm actually really thirsty.
I can tell. Do fun things with each other. I promise. It'll make for great memories and like stories you can tell to your friends.
Take pictures.
Or maybe even your kids if you're into that.
number 5, tip number 5, the most important rule of relationships. Well, kind of. It's one of the most important rules of relationships. Do not, I repeat, do not ever pressure your boyfriend or girlfriend to do anything sexual.
Yeah.
Ever.
Yeah.
Ever. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's nothing wrong with sex, okay?
Yeah,
There's nothing wrong with
absolutely
having
nothing wrong
sex anywhere. Except sex without permission, because that, my friend.
That's rape.
That's rape. And that's not cool.
Not okay.
So, if your girlfriend says no, no means no. If your boyfriend says no, no means no. Because it can go either way.
Right. It doesn't mean, and it doesn't always necessarily mean no forever. They might not be waiting for marriage, but if that's who they are as a person, you have to respect that. And if you don't respect that, then maybe that's not the person for you.
Sorry, I didn't mean bounce.
Well,
actually, yeah, right. Bounce.
Bounce.
Step. Keep it moving.
Get to step. And we have a bonus.
So this bonus is to respect other people's relationships, because that's also very, very, very important.
Yeah.
For instance, if a dude, you know what, I take that back. I'm gonna spice it up a little, okay?
Tweak it.
I'm gonna tweak it, because this is a well, not really random. It's kind of like an odd occurrence if this happens.
Yeah.
If a girl comes up to a guy and says, "Hey, you looking mighty scrumptious. You looking mighty feisty, tasty, and fresh, okay?"
Mm-hmm.
And she asks for his number, right? And he says, "I got a girlfriend, shawty." That's not your excuse to try harder. It's not your excuse to try to get his number more. Like, no means no. No doesn't mean try harder for a yes. There's a title there for a reason. If it wasn't your boyfriend, be like, "I'm talking to somebody." Be like, "That's just my friend." Or "I'm really not looking. I'm not interested." Like, have respect for somebody. Have boundaries. You
also,
know?
don't be that friend that's like a Debbie Downer about your friend's relationship. Like, I can't stand that. If your friend is in a relationship with somebody and you see that they're happy, why would you ever want to be like that person? I mean, if he is a bad person and he doesn't treat your friend right, then by all means speak up if you think it's necessary. But if he's a good guy, there is no reason to complain.
You just want to be an a-hole?
Yeah, that's not.
You know, that's not your.
And if somebody's doing that to you, your squad ain't your squad. Don't be a bitter Betty. That is the moral of the story.
Alright, so that kind of sums up what we know or don't know about relationships. You know, if you have anything that you want to really add about that, comment below. And
ask us questions on our Beaches and Bodega Tumblr, or you can ask us questions on our Twitter or Instagram.
Or individual Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
So we got those.
We do have those.
And now it's time for our tip of the day or week, because it's weekly.
Yeah, it's weekly.
It's weekly.
My tip of the week is, if you guys out there know what I'm talking about, please comment down below. But my type of hair, like, it can get really, really oily and it can get really, really dry. So it's like in that in-between stage where you don't really know how much oil and like stuff to put in it so that it's not dry, but you don't want to put too much in it so that it's like super freaking oily. So yeah, last night I put a little bit too much oil in it and I went to go do it today and it just wasn't curling right. I mean, by the grace of God and Kelly, I was able to make it look nice, but it wasn't looking too hot earlier, guys. So that's my tip of the day. Be careful how much oil and like product you put in your hair, because it can get really stiff and really gross.
In other words, if your hair is black but not black enough, this is for you. My tip of the week is for people who are, you know, not even really southern. It's just if you're moving somewhere different and it has a different climate, listen to me. Be prepared, because I just had to scrape so much snow off my car last night and I had no idea what I was doing. I haven't driven in snow.
I just burnt. That was really gross. Sorry, guys.
Jesus. I haven't driven in snow until yesterday, and
she wasn't prepared, y'all. I mean, I'm from New York, so I'm used to it, but she is from Mississippi and it doesn't snow, and she didn't know that when the snow is on your car, it freezes overnight, so it's really hard to get off.
I mean, I really had to pep talk my way through driving. I'm just like, you can do this, Kelly. Do not mess this up. Do not crash into anybody. You will be okay. By the grace of God. But you know, I persevered. I made it over, 10 minutes away. I was good.
Yeah.
I was good.
Make sure you comment down below if you have any questions or comments. And be sure to like this video. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe. See you in our next video, guys.
Bye!